Greetings, YouTube. Another day here in paradise here. We'll take the dogs up to the top of the hill. Kind of show everybody where we're talking about taking a motorcycle ride today. It's been a long winter. The weather hasn't been that cooperative, but it's finally above 30 today. So we're going to take a little ride out to the Pagoda, Reading, Pennsylvania. It's a landmark around here. It's been here for probably close to 100 years. Really neat. First we gotta get the bike out, make sure everything's running good. See what happens. Just going up to the top of the hill to see how things are going up there, and you can actually see the pagoda from up here. Pretty cool. Hey, come on, you guys. Come on. Our neighbor just came over with Riley. She escaped. Obviously, I didn't lock the gate very well, so she's ready to go. I keep these guys on these long leashes because if they see a deer out here, it's off to the races. Come on, you guys. A little neighbor dog just came out. If they see him before he sees them, they'll be running around like crazy. Oh, come on, oh. Ole, come on. Let's go. Back up the hill. Beautiful day. I can feel that it's warming up a little bit. We wanted to get out on the bike earlier, but it just was too darn cold. Last year we were able to ride throughout the year. It was great. We'd go out when you'd catch a surprise warm day, go zip around a little bit, but there wasn't many of them this year. So we've done our inspection. Let's head on back down to the house. Get that motorbike. All right, you guys, back in confinement. Let's go inside. Come on. Let's go. Thank you. Come on, Uri. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Right. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta tighten up this gate. She escaped. Running the neighborhood. I guess before we head out too, I'll check on our other tenants. See how these guys are doing. They're always looking to get out and eat some bugs or something like that. Now they're getting to be spring. How do you guys? Hey. Not shaking, brother. Let's go. I know, All. You were here first. I get it. Oh, good, man. Come on. Hey. Hey. Well, I put the bike up on the lift at the end of the season last year, hoping I would do some maintenance and clean it up. I did some of it. So having this lift is definitely a lot easier these days. Makes life a lot easier. It's not going anywhere. The little tip too, man, if you're going to use these lifts, you got to strap these bikes down. You don't want this thing falling on you. Excellent. Got it on a battery tender. It's always a good idea. With the price of batteries, it's insane. And these newer bikes have all that electronic crap all over them. So, battery tender. My foot switch on this thing doesn't quite work, so I kind of just do the old manual attack here. That's this little ramp. Makes life a lot easier. So the first ride of the season is always something I always look forward to. And man, have times changed. I've had this helmet since about 1980 when I bought my first bike. It's an old heavy duty fiberglass thing. I bought a swap meet. I think it says 1960 in it somewhere, but it's basically just a salad bowl with some old shop rags on the inside for some comfort. I still wear this around the summertime for zipping around, having fun. But it's a lot of history, and you'll see a lot of old guys riding that have helmets that look like this. When you see them, you got to understand that it's a lot of history, man. There's a lot of memories and good times, and some bad times too. But yeah, it's like riding down memory lane when you have an old helmet like this. It's great. But you got to keep up with the times for safety, fun, and just, being smarter as you go. These new helmets, full face, kind of convertible, they open up. They're great. Just got to clean these guys, do a little cleaning on the windshield here, or whatever this is, windscreen. Get them all clean. We can get our butts out on the road. Yahoo! I'm kind of taking my time because hopefully it's warming up a little bit. I don't know. The older I get, the less I want to fight the weather. But another piece of modern technology that I never thought I'd embrace are these Bluetooth microphones and headsets. Speaking of technology, these new bikes are amazing. You don't need a key. All you need is one of these little fob actions. Fob, I think it stands for Fat Old Biker, so that's appropriately named. But just with this fob, within a couple of feet of this bike, just Well, we finally got the show on the road, got on the bike, got out on the highway, and took a short ride down to Reading. So we got off the highway at Penn Street, which is pretty much the main drag through town. It more or less takes you right up to the Pagoda. It's a cool little town. It's had better times, but it's got a lot of cool architecture and murals. Still an interesting place. Another great old landmark is Jimmy Kramer's Peanut Bar,
Jimmy had a few bars and restaurants in the area and maybe a speakeasy or two, but he opened this location in 1933. After Prohibition, Jimmy got the first legal liquor license in town. In 1935, Jimmy introduced his namesake, the Peanuts, and he insisted that his patrons throw the shells on the floor. My kind of place. So we left downtown on Penn Avenue, drove up the hill a little bit past some nice old houses, saw the entrance to Mount Penn and the winding road that takes you up to Pagoda. Hold on there, honey. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm using a little video trickery here. I sped up the video a little bit so it looks like we were really flying up this hill, but we were pretty much in second gear all the time. I had precious cargo on there, so I wasn't about to break any speed records. Well, we made it all the way to the top.
Do a jig.
Now it's time to perform the traditional Viking victory dance. So our celebrations were short-lived. At the pinnacle of our happiness, the cold, dark hand of technology reared its ugly head. So we kicked the ground and made our way back to Casa Zapato. I was not happy. But all was not lost. The next day, I jumped in my truck and drove back up Mount Penn to the Pagoda. This time I had a charged battery. And man, the fog was as thick as a linebacker's neck.
What a difference a day makes. We were up here yesterday, and as we're pulling up on the bike, the battery on the phone died. So I came up here the next morning to check this out. It actually looks pretty dramatic like that, but what a beautiful piece of architecture right here in my backyard. Come to Reading, give this place a look. It's really beautiful. Unfortunately, you can't get inside these days, but you're not going to see one of these many places in this country.
This place is actually really unique. It was built in 1907 to 1908. It was originally built to be a hotel, restaurant, and a luxury resort. But the deal fell through, so the owners actually donated it to the city. From the top of the tower, you can actually see about 30 miles on a clear day. Obviously not today. You couldn't see 3 feet. So I jumped back in the truck and took a little ride down Skyline Drive to another old landmark, the William Penn Memorial Fire Tower. This one was built in 1939, and it sits atop Mount Penn. It was originally built as a fire tower and a tourist attraction. It cost about $33,000 back then to build. You certainly couldn't build it for that now. Here's a weird and interesting feature. Both the ladies' room and the men's room were both built on the ground floor. Can you imagine being at the top when nature calls? I'd personally take a whiz off the side. So on that happy note, I'd like to thank everybody for going on this foggy adventure with me. There's lots of cool stuff to see no matter where you live. You just kind of have to get out there and take a look. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.